clearly have headbands on.
Right? There's no hesitation. You don't have to think about it, right? Absolutely. But does that mean you're going to be necessarily happy doing what you're doing? No. Things like that. We have to think about your personality type. So that's some of the different workshops that we offer.
I don't see why it's only me. Well, it clearly is. I see other headbands on.
Because they're girls.
Yeah.
And leave them alone.
Doesn't make a difference.
So you're going to argue a fashion statement here? Seriously?
I'm gonna argue I can do whatever I want if they can.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't argue that.
You're clearly singling me out.
I am not saying that.
When there's
I have
others.
7 people in here to put their headphones on. Those are from Kirkwood.
Yeah.
I have a right to say that.
Are you disrespectful to Kirkwood then?
I've had an apology to him because of the way you guys are putting it on. He said he never should have handled it. So yes, you're being disrespectful. And that's
I think
the person
they're-
that set this up.
I don't see how.
Well, I'm sorry you don't see how. But when there's a place like this and it's in the public, we have a right to tell you to take them off if it's appropriate.
Why am I?
It's not to be mean. It's so it's appropriate.
It seems to be just a
Tony,
single
I
man.
don't have time for this more. Am I going to argue the
I don't
point with you?
either.
Well, then you can go sit out there. I don't care.
Where do you want me to sit?
You can go sit out there and have this thing.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Sounds good. Clearly, only boys.
Maybe you should buy an Under Armour one and wear it, and then I would see that that's what you
Well, I don't
want
have
to
to
do.
buy one. I have one right here.
Okay, but they're not the same, Tony.
It's the same concept.
No, it may be the same
What's the
concept.
difference?
What's the difference is they came here with them on.
Yeah.
They are
You
this
were
thin.
giving these.
They were this thin.
Okay.
There's a difference. Those
So
are more
see-
athletic.
Okay, where's the point of those?
What did I just tell you?
You just told
Tony,
me I had to
they're
take it
half
off,
the,
not them.
listen to me, they're half the size and they're not neon.
It's
That's
still-
the difference.
They're still a headband. So I don't see the difference.
Well, I'm sorry you don't see it, but those are distracting. And somebody is trying to talk to you up there.
Well,
I think
if
it's
you
only
stop making a
appropriate.
big scene, we wouldn't have that problem.
I am not making a scene.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay, seriously?
You didn't have to come over to me when they
When?
have headbands on too.
I did come over to you. You want to know why? Because you had one around your neck and one
Yeah.
on your head. That's making a scene.
Other people have them on their necks too.
I said you could have them around your neck, not on your
Yeah,
head.
why not?
I told you why.
Because the girls can, but I can't.
Oh my gosh, I am not going to do a female love thing with you.
Well,
I'm
it's
not.
kinda
I'm
looking
not.
like it.
Okay, you try and take that back to the school and tell them that, and I will tell them exactly how I feel.
I'll tell them.
And next time, and you know what? You'll ruin it for the next group because I'll just tell them they can't have those anymore.
All right, that's not my fault. It's your fault.
It's not my fault. I have nothing
Can't
to do
handle
with this,
it.
Tony.
Well, then why are you making a deal if it's nothing to do with you?
You want to make? You want to know why
Why
I'm
are we
making a
talking
deal?
about it if it's nothing to do with you?
Because you are being insubordinate. Because I asked you to put it
What
around
is-
your neck.
I thought it was
No.
nothing to do with you, so why would you handle it?
Tony, it's insubordinate because I asked you very politely to put it
Yes.
off your head.
You
Did
also
you?
asked them and they didn't either.
I did not ask the girls because
Yeah.
it's different.
What's the difference?
I am not going to explain this to you because you're not listening to a word I say. You're
I
going to
hear
argue
there's
every
a
point.
difference, but
Okay, then you
I'm
tell
not
me
sure
what it
what.
is. If you're, I'd like to know what your take is. Why are they not? Why is that distracting compared to that? I'm just curious why.
I am too. I'm not the one saying it's distracting. That's you. Yeah.
Why is it? Why do you think those are distracting compared to what you have on your wrist right
I don't think any of them are. They didn't seem to have a problem talking with me wearing it.
Yes, they
Just when you
did.
started making a big scene out of it.
Actually, Tony, they did have a problem with it, but we're not going to go run
Well, they
around and
didn't
tell you what
address
we're
that to
talking
me.
because they asked us to. Because we're in charge of you while we're down here. And I don't understand why you're making such a big deal about arguing about
know
girls'
why you're-
headgear.
I don't know why you're making a big deal about me wearing it.
I already told you why, and you're not listening to
Because
it.
it's distracting.
How is that distracting compared to that? You tell me. Tell me what I just said to you, because
It's
obviously you're
not
not
any
listening.
different. It's
See,
the same
so
thing.
you're not listening.
I hear what you're saying, but it makes no sense.
Okay, you know what? Lots of things in life don't make sense, and I gave
Okay.
you 2 reasons why I said that was more distracting than what they had on their heads. And every time I've asked you, you've said, no, you haven't said anything. I've said 2 reasons why it's more distracting. 2.
Yeah, because it's bigger.
And?
It's neon color.
Okay, that makes a huge difference in appearance where it can be seen. And I did not single you out, Tony. I went around to every
Fences.
person. No, I didn't. If I singled you out, I would have went up to you only and said,
Why?
Tony, put that off your head. And I never would have went around and told the 2 people up front and the 3 people ahead of you. I had to tell them 3 and 4 times up there to get them off their mouths. It was not you being singled out. I don't single
Why am I
people.
sent out for it?
I asked you if you wanted to leave. You chose to get up and walk out here.
No, you basically told me to.
I did not. I
in a
did not.
different way.
No, I didn't. I said, if you don't want to be in here, you may walk out. You got up and walked out. That was your choice. That had nothing to do with me. Nothing.
Okay, can I go back in there?
If you leave the headbands off,
Can
I'm
I wear
perfectly.
them?
No, you can
Why?
wear them on your neck. That's all I want you to do.
I don't
And
see
you
the
can wear them
problem.
on the way out. It's called respect, Tony. That's all it is.
Yeah, and
I'm
you're
asking
not
you to be.
giving me the same respect as them.
I am giving you the same respect as everybody else who had a neon headband
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
head. And not one of them has argued with me about it. Not one. They just said, fine, they put it around their neck, and they went on. I don't know
They
why
didn't
it's a
see
big deal.
others wearing them.
Not one of them brought up the girls. Not one, Tony. It's
Well,
not a big deal. I don't know
I
why
think
it's such
pretty-
a...
Why is it a big deal to bring me out here? And come
I
talk to me
asked
about
you,
it.
I asked you if you wanted to be in here. You said, fine, I'll leave. You walked out here on
Yeah,
your own
so
accord.
why are you even talking to me if it's not a big deal?
Because you're making it a bigger deal
No,
by
I'm just
arguing
sitting here
it.
asking you.
I already told you
And
my
you're-
thought. So tell me what. You won't listen to a word I'm saying.
Because there's no point.
To you, there's no point.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. I hope when you grow up in life that you figure out that there are ways to act in public, and one of the things is
Yeah,
not to draw
fine.
your attention. Really?
Yeah.
So that's why you're standing out here arguing with me about it.
You
That's
wanted
really.
to, not me.
I didn't want to come out here and argue with you.
Yeah, you did. You
Tony,
started arguing.
oh my God, Tony! I live with
I
I
came
live
out
with
here,
3
you
kids
started
at
arguing
home
to me.
because you won't listen to why you
Yeah,
kept saying.
you
I
wanted
don't
to
see
do
why
it.
it's distracting. I
You
don't see
have
why
to
it's distracting.
argue.
I do because
No,
you
you
won't
don't.
listen. Well, you don't listen.
Yeah, because you're not making any sense.
I'm
You're
making.
saying because these are
Tony.
bigger in a different color.
Here's the bottom line.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, you are being insubordinate. Okay? If we were at school and
Okay.
you were asked to do something and you flat out don't do it, so you put it back on after I told you not to, that's called being insubordinate. It doesn't matter what color these are. It
Well,
doesn't
then why
matter
are you even talking
because
about
you
it?
put it on your head when I asked you not to.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just saying. It
okay.
would be
That's
fair.
the bottom line. And they took them down. Every one of them has them around their
It
neck.
would be fair. with
What do
everyone.
you want me to do to be fair to make it so nice for you? I am not going to ask girls who have ones this thick
Why
and
not?
are tan in their hair that they wore down here to remove them.
Are you saying my shoes are distracting because they're different
Okay,
colors?
Tony, now you're going off the point. The
No,
point
that's
is,
the
the
point.
point is, I asked you to do something you
You
chose
said
not
it's
to.
different colors, so it's distracting.
Tony, the point is, I asked you very nicely to take it
Yeah.
off, and you chose not
And
to.
I asked you to make it fair, to make them.
I made it as fair as it's going to be.
No, it's just
It's fair because it's the ones I picked on were those colors. That's it. That's fair.
That's not fair.
You can have that opinion, I don't care. But the bottom line is if I ask you to do something when you're on a school trip and we're in charge of you, you listen. And if you can't do that, then you can't be a part of it.
Well, I
That's the
mean,
bottom
if
line.
You don't care, why should I?
Well, it's very apparent you don't because you want to sit out here and
just
argue.
said that, so.
I said you were
That's
being
why I should.
insubordinate.
You said you didn't
Okay,
care.
Tony, I'm done with that. You were being insubordinate. If you would like to go in and sit down, you're more than welcome to keep the headband off your head.
All right.
That's all you have to do.
See the problem with it?
I don't care if there's a problem. Keep
Well,
it
then
off.
why are you yelling if you don't care? Clearly you care.
I talked a little bit about what it's like to work
This is bad.
doing what's right for our customers as well as our employees. So,
Record.
if we don't treat our customers right, we will
Gold.
have